G'day, mate, and welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. So, where are we up to? Well, it's episode 30, and I figure it's probably about time we actually start launching some spaceships. I figure we're well and truly past due. So, a couple of things I want to cover first, just really quickly, is this week, this week, we went and basically found more UPS. I was struggling for 55 UPS, and if we crank the game speed up now, we can see I'm hovering around about 135, almost 140 now, just by literally going through and changing over, any old smelting block that looked like this over to a beacon format, which is, look, I've had so many people commenting about it, like, you know, why didn't you change the smelters over earlier, like 20 episodes ago? And the answer is because this is a waste of beacons. It's a waste of modules. They are so expensive, and their return on investment time is so long. It's not worth it. But UPS reasons, whole different story. That is where you know, there are so many inserters moving back and forth and all this. It just, these eat UPS. So does oil. Oil was another thing that got trimmed. So oil, like, this is still overbuilt. I could probably trim this down another half as much for all of these. Same goes for this oil build down here. Like, you know, more than half of this refinery is not running. And these ones have speed beacons. Like, I probably only need 3 refineries down here, which means I need a whole lot less cracking, which means less light oil to petroleum. There's horrible biters on the map still. So yeah, I can save more UPS by just going around trimming parts of the map. So yeah, there's still more trimming to be done. One of the other things I did do is I did find I did find that you can have an output like that and like that. You shouldn't need it. I did find extra green circuits in all these builds because I keep thinking to myself that purple belt moves 90 items per second. It's just stuck in my head. I don't know why. I know it's completely wrong, but it's still stuck there nonetheless. So, yeah, there are lots of these builds that were not outputting 90 items per second. They were stuck at like 75. So in a lot of cases, you can see like this one. We just move SpaceX out of the way for a second. This loader's doing 75 items per second. This one's doing 15 items per second. Add the two together, we get 90. Assuming this is running at 90 items per second, which it should be. It's running at peak performance. Actually, nope, we're out of power again. Really? Yeah, really. Just paste that on there. Do I not have? I do have a nuclear build. Okay. We should be able to place that right there. We should. There we go. On top of that, I've been blasting my way through research. We're up to mining drone productivity 40 and mining productivity number 11. But right at the moment, I don't want to launch any more space rockets, or I don't want to launch any more science rockets. I want to get my power fixed. This adds, you add 120, 240, 480. And we're how far short? 2 of these builds. We're 2 of these builds short. That's the answer. There. Remove that. Remove all of that. Remove all of that. And believe it or not, we're going to need a radar. I have a radar. Upgrade planner. Fixed. That'll get rid of that little black spot that I can't see. And there's no roboport coverage, really? That's a roboport Mark 1. Oh, these are all roboport Mark 1s. Or lots of them. Yeah, it's a Mark 1. That's a Mark 3. Upgrade planner for roboports. Haha. that is a Mark III already, but we're still going to need a robot right about here. Or actually, there's probably close enough. Alright. They should get power fixed, hopefully, after this gets built and placed. Actually, they don't exist. Oh, look, power's back already. Yeah, power's a little bit all over the place. Anyway, so this episode I want to actually get SubX ships running. So we need to do a couple of little things. One, I want to automate the whole thing. Production-wise, actually, we'll do that in a second. I want to go down to this train station, and I'm going to call you Drop, because JD is really good with words. We're going to give you a drop-off, and a fuel, and a... Oh, settings, sounds... No, I've already changed that. Yeah, a Factorio update came through that's tweaked the sounds, and I've already played with them somewhat. And I don't know how I feel about sounds currently. Okay, we want to go to there, and then I want to set you to... Nope. Passenger presence. Yeah. So I want to go over here, and we want to start bringing our fast and light drives back to base. And of course, I want to automate the whole thing. I don't want to have to run out there every now and then and go pick up more to get SpaceX, continue on. I just want to automate it. So that's what we're going to do. Providing no biters eat the train. Because, yeah. Okay, so we're going to just bring out a little bit of a shunt station. See how loud those construction trains are? Yeah. Oops. Actually, we'll turn on those robots instead. The other thing I have done is mod settings. Hang on. The list is blank. Much better. Okay, the other thing we've done, or I've done, is I have this lovely mod here, which hopefully I have a subscriber called Saltlands. I do. There you go. So what I've actually done is I've got I've modified, Jeff S made the original mod called Customize Backer Names. And basically what I've done is I've just dragged it up to 18. There is a link to a video, I'll actually put it up in the top right hand corner, of how to basically hack a mod up to version 18. So that's basically what I did. I just hacked it up to the latest version. And it's now going to pick subscriber names and Patreon names for random train stations. And honestly, I'm going to avoid changing the names. I figured it'd be a little bit interesting to have random names all around the base. Or random train station names all around the base. So that's what we're going to go with. So this one, I need to have just 2 signals here and here. We're not doing anything special. This is not going to be a complicated station at all. We want you to go to Salt and Drop. Okay, that's your 2 wait conditions. We're going to set you to passenger present. Go. So you're going to wait there. Okay, that's that done. Next thing I want is I'm going to want the fast and light drives. At the same time, I want to future-proof this whole area. We're probably going to come up here this episode and replace a lot of these builds with module builds, just to squeeze out some more UPS. At the same time, we're actually short on red circuits. So upgrading these is probably a great idea, just to get a bit more production out. But yeah, we currently have six fast light drives. In fact, production-wise, search, faster, 1 hour, 10 hours. I've made 6 of them, and if the last one was made 30 minutes ago, and the one before that was made... No, hang on, that's the bottom number I want. 20 minutes ago, and the one before that was made an hour and... 1.4 hours ago, and 2.7 hours ago. You can see we're making about 1 of these per hour. It's a little bit slow. I want all except 1 of them, because what we want to do is we actually want to put in a robot network up here. And the plan is, one, I can fly the faster than light drives around. Two, and this is the other important one, I can actually have robots come up here, construction robots, and actually do a proper supply depot and have them come repair things. Now, so far, the biters aren't too much of a nuisance. In fact, I don't think there's anything up here that actually has to be repaired, but it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to have the framework done, so I just don't have to worry about it. One there, obviously. Do we have enough range? No, of course not. Fine, I'll put one right here in the middle. We'll put in a large power pole there to there, and then I'll throw a substation down in here, because you're going to want a single requester chest, which is going to have a single inserter, and you're going to be requesting a fast and light drive. Nope. That goes there, then I click that button. And you're going to have to go for a time passed. No! Back here. Bad train. Okay, so I'm making one of these fast and light drives roughly 1 an hour. So what I want to do is I want to do 60 seconds, which is 1 minute. And why the hell have you stopped there? Oh, because there's literally no signals between A and B. Oh, seems like a little bit of a flaw. There's probably no signals on the way out either. No. This whole bit of track just didn't get signals. Oh, autosave, what a time. Trying to shunt these trains along. Go. Okay, so 60 seconds, but then I want it to come every 60 minutes. So really what I want is 3,600 seconds, which if you look at this dragger bar, you can only take it up to 120. You can type in any number that you want. So that's what we've done, and then we'll have a 5-second inactivity, and the only other thing I need to do is I need to drop off construction bots, drop off repair packs. I did have Logibots on me, didn't I? There is no logistic bots in the network. Did I? Oh, I just set the auto trash to 50. I actually wanted to request 50. Alright, whatever. Alright, that's fine. We'll jump in our train. We will turn off passenger present. We'll send you back to drop. And just to demonstrate, we'll throw one in there. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about research right at the moment, because in theory, we're just going to be launching. Right? We're just going to be doing as many SpaceX launches as biter. Okay. PLDs for the win. I think I just hit some mini-me's on the way past. Yeah, I did. These are running a little bit lower each time a train passes through. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we're going to jump out of there. That train's going to go back and forth. I was going to jump back on it and drop off the Logibots, but never mind. Never mind. Because what I really want to do is I want to be right here to turn that off. You have your fast and light ready to go. We want to do... No, I want to do... Yep. And then one of them. And I want to do a box, a large box. Right there. Please empty this. Because there's another special like customization with SpaceX. Hang on, what are we short on? We're short on low density structures. Let's go find out what's the problem with them. The problem is probably just not enough of them. First off, priority right. We're going to put them all not onto the bus and straight back into these chests, so hopefully we can get our rockets launched as fast as possible. Yeah, I can see a low density structure build off-site in the not too distant future. Yes, I have been throwing beacons at this between episodes. Only because now we're sort of at a point where, like, speed 3s, module, yeah, any module 3 apart from efficiency. Efficiency we're still really bad on, but module 3s we're pretty good on. So one of the wonderful things about SpaceX is normally when you do a SpaceX run, as we can see here, you launch 7 satellites and then you launch like 43 other rockets, 23 other rockets, lots and lots of other rockets. 33 other rockets, I think it is. But every single time it loops, you got to go back to launch the satellites. Now, in my version, it's slightly different. I won't have to recomplete this one or this one. So I just have to do the actual spaceship over and over and over. So the catch is, it means I'm not going to have any income of space science because I'm not launching satellites like a normal SpaceX playthrough. So what my mod actually does, and we'll click the launch button and confirm in just a second, is it actually takes my total SubX, well, so total. Shh, rocket, I'm trying to talk. The total SubX ships remaining to be launched. And when I launch my fast and light drive, I actually get the total remaining amount of people to be launched as space science. I hope that makes sense. So currently it's got 5.8 thousand. If I launch 100 SubX ships, then it's going to have 5.7 thousand. By the same token, if 100 of you guys click the subscribe button right now, you're actually going to get me 100 more space science for every launch I do until I give you your ship. So it's like that trade, you know. If I'm launching a ship to you, up until I launch your ship, you give me space science. If I give you your ship, then you no longer have to give me space science. So, on to the actual launch itself. Interstellar space ship launched. Congratulations, you built a SubX spaceship. Bob, your trusty combat construction robot, has departed with the spaceship and is delivering it now. Good. Good on you, Bob. You now get to go... Now you need to get back to building. I have a feeling the viewers are becoming subscribers faster than you can catch up. No, it's fine. Good luck, engineer. Decision time. Keep launching and catch up, or have you been beaten already? Yes, I can launch faster. No, the subscribers won. I want my mummy. Let's go with I can launch faster, because I think I can launch faster. In fact, if you don't launch that, that would be appreciated very much. Auto launch. And off we go. And congratulations to Katja. You are our very first SpaceX spaceship owner. So, or SubX spaceship. SubX spaceship owner. So you'll actually find, and this is something I'll be doing in all episodes going forth, whoever gets launched, I'll actually, in the description, put their name down in the description. So you can search for your names. And yeah, so that's where we're up to this time. We need to just launch a crap ton more spaceships, which means low density structures, which means, why the hell? Is there anything I can do about low density structures? I cannot do research. It's pretty much what it comes down to. Because if I do research, that costs low density structures into... Well, they're all blue belt. I guess there's nothing stopping me running another belt of copper. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to run some more copper. We're going to run some more beacons. And then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's not going to fit one there. No, I can't do anything because that pipe. Oh, that pipe's in the way. I can do the pipe. They can go in the trash. That can go in the trash. Pipe. Well, that solves that problem. You go there, you go there. feels wrong. Oh, hell with you. You had an output. Product's finished. You have finished a bunch, and yet you are missing the soda. Whatever. Okay. There to there. Throw a beacon in there. Where else? There to there. Minus that power pole. There to there. There to there. Power pole. Power pole. Okay. Another belt of copper. We'll go find the copper belt first, then bring it up. Also going to do output priority left. Input priority left. Yes. Alright. Low density structures are definitely going to be an issue. They're going to be an ongoing issue when it comes to SpaceX. So I think what we're going to be doing in the not too distant future is looking for an outpost that just does low density structures. In fact, we actually have a pile of them at the Fast and Light base. So I'm probably going to start by bringing them home on that little drop train. There to there to there to there. Let's wrap you around that way. Which means I'm going to put one of those there. That'll refill that line. That'll refill that line. No, I want to do it after that. Yes. That goes to there. Voila. Okay. Bring this up. I guess one there. If looking at the other side. Does that copper make it to the end? Just give it a moment. I would say yes. I would say yes. I also say we could probably extend the build. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do it. That looks like a complete blueprint. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, do we still have spare copper? Not really. What does she need for a craft? 20. Okay. I'll throw that in there. Sort of all I can do. Yeah, that's around the wrong way if you're going to end the belt there, JD. So, empty out the first belt. Top it up from the second belt. Top up the second belt from the third belt. Top up the first belt again. Top up the second belt from the third belt. Run it down further. When it's almost empty, hey, you can pick up from there. Yeah, you can pick up from there. Top it up, top it up, top it up, top it up. You're out of plastic. Really? How much plastic does this build use? 62 plastic. That's a lot of plastic. That's actually more than our belts can support. Way more. It's actually more than our base can support. How much plastic does this side use then? 68 as well. It's like 120 odd plastic. 130 plastic. We don't have 130 plastic. I could possibly have 130 plastic, but not currently. That's the quickest swipe of upgrade planner ever. That's what I was expecting. Not dead straight lines. There's a purple underground there. Make all you green. Make you green. That's more throughput at least. I don't know if that'll actually help or not. There's an active provider button and chest in the middle of the base. Alright. So. Back to SpaceX. Did I... No, we did tick that on. So we've launched 4 hull components, 1 lot of thrusters so far. Now, I can, and I probably should definitely consider about making extra... hang on, let's just do stack inserters. Yeah, we're actually held up by the speed of the inserter. Okay, let's also change those chests over, because I've just realized that you could be asking for 800. And you could be asking for 800. It's always good to have a big buffer. And you could also be asking for 900. 800. Okay. Off we go. I have no idea what component that was that got launched. We're looking for an incremental counter. It was another hull component. There you go. Alright, so I guess the low density structures. Our low density structures are still going to be an issue, aren't they? 800, 800. So 600 in the network. There's 500 in the network. There's 900 in the network. So we're not at a shortage yet, but we could be. And we have also stopped low density structures going anywhere but to building this. So hang on, let's look at rocket control units. Well, the whole build's running at least. Radar Mark 2. How much is in this build? There is 72, so that means there should be 30 something. There isn't 30 something, and there isn't 30 something getting red circuits anyway. How many red circuits would you like? Because I have a feeling it's more than your belt allows. It is 30, which means a red belt's not going to cut it. Green belt, green belt, green belt, green belt, green belt. Okay. That'll fix that one. It's still going to leave us a little bit of a deficit here. Actually, something else I wanted to look at. Yeah, I did change these over. Except you're aimed at the wrong belt. Good trick, Jetty. So yeah, these are now set to request only 10 speed modules, and that is only if there's more than 210 in the network, i.e. pretty much never. I just... For a second there was more than 210 in the network. But I actually think we're done with having speed ones. So we're going to empty this passive provider chest, because yeah, I think we're just done with them outright. Put a belt there. Put another one of those there, because you can never have enough rocket control units. Alright. So I want Logibots. I've got those. I don't want those. I don't want those. I don't want those. I want less copper, less iron in my inventory. Definitely less shitty radars. There goes another rocket. I don't need those anymore. I don't need 150 smelters. I'll just have a stack of 50, please. And I want to request module 6s. All of them, please. Oh, no, they're stacked module 6s. I just want normal module 6s, please. We haven't played with stacking yet. So there's 100 and something in the network. 169. Of course there's 169. So we're going to request all of them. Because I want all of them. And yeah, we're definitely going to go start tweaking this. Because this is our shortfall currently. Also means I'm probably going to set up a second train. Yeah, after getting rid of them, I've suddenly decided I'd really like one more wagon. Now, the biggest thing with this series is, one, it's going to be long, okay? In case you guys haven't got that already, it's going to be a long series. Two, second really important thing, as part of that series, it's going to be, not all of it's going to be on camera, okay? There's just nothing I can do about it. I'm going to have to do a certain amount of stuff off camera. Like, in fact, I've just looked at the time, and it means I'm probably going to go update this build with a literal copy and paste of these red circuit builds off camera. Because, well, one, I'm pretty much out of time for this episode. I don't want to stretch these episodes too long. I'm trying to keep it to the 40-ish minute mark. So yeah, I'm going to replace this off camera. I'm also probably going to replace, depending on modules we've got left over. No, actually, we're probably just going to do the red circuits. I'm probably just going to do the red circuits, and then next week we're going to start looking for a low density structure outpost. I am thinking, because low density structures is plastic, it's copper, and it's steel. And conveniently, there is a crap ton of copper here with some iron patches that I'm pretty sure we can make some steel out of. Some oil right here in the middle, which is all we'd need to make plastic. So this is starting to look like a really good spot to make a whole bunch of low density structures. But as I was saying, so the way this series is going to work is I can't do everything off on camera. So at the start of every episode, once we're launching SpaceX at a regular interval, I'm going to bring up the log file and we're going to go through who's been launched and all that sort of stuff. Along with, like I said, down in the in the description file, you will find, as I launch people's names, you'll find their name in the episode they're actually launched. So thank you again, Katja, for clicking that subscribe button. And the last thing we want to do is run over there, and I do want to set up a train, just a train. Which way are we going? We're going north. We're going right. So we go that one. Fuel in the train. Let's go to here, please. Come on, rail planner. You can do it. There we go. So that's going to need a signal. Oh, we'll just wait till we get there. Thank you. Which now means I need to change chain signal. Change that one to a chain signal. Change you to a full signal. You to a full signal, because I now have multiple choices as we come up here. I need to thank I for obviously being a Twitch subscriber, because I do not recognize your name from the patrons list, or the mod had a connection. That's entirely possible too. Settings, mod settings. Lions? Maybe? This is the problem when you have mods that interface with people's names. People definitely spell their names in interesting ways. Where's Lions? Because it has to be him. Yeah, there is no way that can be anything else. Okay. Thank you, Lions, for being a Twitch subscriber. Very, very much appreciated. We're going to have you request those. All of them? 300? Okay. Your job is going to go to have fuel. Pick up that train wagon. I want to throw those to the network. Your job is going to go to Lions. Time passed or full cargo. Let's set that to 60 seconds. And then your job is going to go to drop. Inactivity. Done. Okay. So that's our little train setup for this end. We just need to jump over here and put down a passive provider chest. And done. That should be... Pick up 300. Yep. That should be a substantial boost to our low density structures back at base, which probably means... Do I have a red splitter that I can see? Do I even have red splitters anymore? Aha! I found one. Which means I can do that and deprioritize just filling up the Logi network, because now we're going to be bringing some from here down to there. And these guys are output what? Oh, a decent amount. Yeah, I think I've got a situation where this train is going to be full so fast it's not funny. In fact, I'm probably going to want to... on my way back, replace that with a... Yeah, I'm going to replace that with a stack instead. And we have one more fast and light drive right there. And you're just missing 2 bazillion speed modules with a gazillion productivity modules. Anyway... Like I said, that's where we're going to leave this episode. We have our first SpaceX launch. We can already know from the productivity charts that we can do about 1 an hour currently. But yeah, I need to boost this base first. At the same time, I desperately need to boost 400. Yeah, 50 Logibots, not fast enough. 50 Logibots, not fast enough. Turns out I need to bring more Logibots up here. But yeah, I also need to... so I need to boost this to get more fast and light drives done. Purely because we have such a stockpile of the other components back at base. So we've let these run for quite some time. There's like 96 of most components in boxes, which is potentially enough to launch. Well, that's probably the one we're shortest on. So that's the fusion drives, which is linked to our portable fusion reactor, which is linked to, well, low density structures and the fact that... No, pretty much low density structures. Yeah, it's eating it fast and the belt can fill it back up. So again, low density structures. So like I said, next week we're going to start with low density structure build off-site. And that can supplement what's happening in the main base. Maybe be able to speed up some of these machines, because that would be nice. Like I've never put speed modules in this, and it's a tier 3 assembler, not a tier 4. Same with like this one making hull components. We need a crap ton of hull components. We do have a crap ton, but we could do with a more crap ton. But yeah, I currently have a fair bit of a buffer of parts in here. So I'd like to boost the ability the speed at which I can launch rockets to eat through some of this buffer, and then boost probably our fast and light drive manufacturing. And I did point out that I can actually make the Patreon version of the fast and light drive up here as well, because the recipe is identical, which is nice for a change. Whereas all the other ones have a slightly more expensive recipe. You know, we go from 100 portable fusion reactors to 50 portable fusion reactors Mark II. Each one of those costs 4 of the original ones. So it's like 200 fusion reactors, plus more low density structures, more rocket control units, more blue circuits. Everything's peachy. Everything's cheap. It's fine. Anyway, like I said, that's where I'm going to call it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next episode, where hopefully we get more names off the ground. And yeah, I'm going to go rebuild this, and then we'll go do a low density structure build next week. Anyway, that's it. I'm out. Thank you guys for watching. Again, thank you, Katja, or Katja, for being a subscriber, and thank you, Lions, for being a Twitch Prime subscriber. Anyway, that's it. I'm out. Bye.